wait, Mr. Magadong, I play some Good morning to you. Oh, I like it. I like it like this. Mm-mm. This thing you're pulling. Oh, the thing drop off, you know. Let me get this now. Maybe I just need to put this up here. Hi, Sharon. I'm gonna try to fix this. Whenever I say I'm gonna fix myself, good. Yeah, I can stay like that. Good. Alright, one moment. Way up in glory land, Jesus saved my soul from sin and shame. Oh, I'll never forget. I shall never forget the day when the blessed Savior wrote my name. I said, Jesus wrote my name. Way way up in glory land. Oh, Jesus saved my soul.
10-year-old Meshach is still very weak, his mouth ravaged with blisters from the...
I will never forget. Oh, this is alright. The goal and the brooch match the Jesus wrote my name way up, way up, way up in glory land. I say Jesus saved my soul from sin and shame. Oh, it sound like the man come. You know, I'll wait out for the man come. That's why I come on late. And as I consider the man come, I peep through with now. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, man, come and go cut down a tree now. Oh, my God. Me need to go talk to him, man, you know. Me don't know say man come so early. Me have to go get the money for pay him, man. He have to go come back, you know. Me not like people come work for me and then. Me never know him come so early neither. That's why me da wait for him to come. As me come sit down and come. If me forgot walk go all the way down there so now. You know, all listening. Joanne, Allen, good morning. I hope not nice than a disturb you know. Tell me if a nice disturb. Type in the comment. Me should I tell the man yesterday come 9 o'clock. You see tree where the man a cut there now? People, from the hurricane blow. That tree fall down right behind the house where my brother live. And I say, you know, I cut up a tree every day. I cut up the tree. And then I cut up a tree. But I say, true, I clear up the whole place now. Anybody hearing me? Tell me if you know, tell me if the noise in the background. Good morning, Maxine. All right. Oh. Maybe my son have money. Remember, I have my little book when I forgive the little thing. Andrea, good morning. Maxine, me greet you. Alright, not me greet back everybody before I make no mistake. Sharon Pearson, Margaret Wilson, Maxine, Joanne. Oh, my voice over. Alright, so that's good. That's good. I'm say where me remember my little devotional book when I get for my Mother's Day gift and I start to forget about it, you know. Alright, so I do this one, the beginning of wisdom. Doesn't being a wise woman sound like the person in ancient? And we are definitely not there yet? Well, wisdom doesn't necessarily have a thing to do with age. I pray every day for wisdom in my life. I want a life characterized by peace and joy, by order and meaning. Does this sound too good to be true? There is no getting around the fact that a godly life is lived 1 minute at a time, one thought at a time, one decision at a time. Proverbs 9:10 says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. My friend, if you have a heart for God, read His Word. God is knowledge. God is wisdom. Live according to His high calling. Father, you are the source of all wisdom. Whenever I am faced with a choice, a decision, a responsibility, may I look to you and your word for guidance. Lovely. So we give God thanks and praise that we are alive and well. I am up from 4 o'clock. I woke up. And I don't know what is happening. When I came home from my trip the other day, I had my passport in this bag. I don't generally keep my passport in this bag. I have a bag that I keep my stuff in. But I didn't take them out. And I didn't put the bag away where the rest of the bags are. I just place it on the top of the thing there. But for some reason, yesterday I went into the bag. I only see one of my passport. Because I have to travel with 2 passports. My passport would not have been expired yet, but when I went in Cayman, it get something spill on it, so I renew it on the term of damage. So the visa is in that passport. No, I can't find the passport. I wake up from 4 o'clock and I start look all over the place. And all now I can't find it. My son said, Mommy, it in the house. But I said, how it come out of the bag? How it for come out of the bag? Hi, Tracy Lynn. Hi, Tracy Lynn. Um, but I don't worry about it. If I find it, I find it. If I don't find it, it's so. If him is a liar, if him is a liar, I'm going to tell you say him is a liar. And to me, the nice sort of disturb me, you know. Me go down there and tell the man to wait till me done, you know. Because me I hear it more than how you hearing it, you know. It's disturbing, man, Merville. Claudette, good morning. You know, so me wake up this morning here running on my thought, Claudette. Because me there search, and me find the bag with the stuff them. And there some brazier in them. And we were going back through it. And some sweatsuit type of thing. And I say, you know, say, in a bag here. Can I pack up all kind of something sometimes? This man me going on in a bag. I'm not try to remember. Who give me them something here? I don't remember who give me something them. I remember I should have put the name. I should have put the name on the bag then. But me figure me right with that, yeah. So, my mind did run for you. So, happy Wednesday to you too. So, God is working out every purpose and everything is going according to His plan and His divine will and purpose. So, let me ask, maybe somebody. So if I don't find back my passport now with my visa in it, I can't understand this in the house after I put on my bag. I can't. Are the two of them in the bag, so who that take out the passport for what? And how it that drop out? And where could I drop? And all me I look, I can't find it. I never see nothing like this. Him a come on, you know. Honestly, him a come on. So, you know, me look on it and me say, in spite of the situation, him a heal. Him a do better, him a look much better. Him sort of happy. Him not fret. Him say he done already, so. So him a come on. So today I'm supposed to get some answer from them regarding the hip, the hand heel. You can use back in hand. Where it slip from here, so where them said them not do surgery. And then bandage it up, the heel, and every one I finger them a move. So that's good news. So him don't need that. So the hip now, they say them a do the something pan. Still him now gonna get no surgery done for now. Because them still not see it like emergency per se. You know, I'm not looking at a suitcase yet. You know, you're right. When I finish, I'm going to look. And you know, yesterday I said, me never pack up me never pack up this something. Me check through the immigration in Fort Lauderdale. with my passport in my bag. I come here with my passport in. As a matter of fact, I went into the bag for this little book because I placed this into the bag. I said when I want the plane, I'm going to read it. And I went in there and took it out to my couple sometime last week. I think Friday morning. And it were there. But I figure my grandchildren them were here in my room Sunday, you know. Because when I come back, the penny then take all my shoes I wear, you know. Some bag of shoes they in it that I wear, you know. I go ask my grandson. So then maybe, of course, I'm gonna find it though. I'm not worry about it, but I'm not comfortable not find it. Because I don't know if, thank you Merville, I don't know if they will give me back before the 10-year expire. So if I not find it, then I can't come back up America. Me say me come back and see put them in my shoes, my two grandson. The little one him take out the aisle shoes. Make a show you one when me in. My little grandson dress up in this shoes, yeah. So me figure more than less. When I think about it. But what them would have do with it? Them take up the bag. I just figure so them take up the bag. Dress up. You know, so sometimes they're amusing. It's amusing. Yeah. Children are amusing. See all the lipstick, all about the place, then they dress up. Me never bother, me just tell them go put on my things. Me never bother rush them. Bobby, good morning. No, fire in Portland? No man, kids are, let me tell you something, I don't know how people treat them bad now. They are fun, man. They are really fun. The children, them are fun. No, no, no. Me never heard about that. Florence, good morning. Andrea. Let me look on the news. Me not check no news for morning either. Me outside I clean up and me I tell you man, children do the dearest thing. Um Me not say nothing about the fire. Alright. We give God thanks. We'll go back in our study now. Alright, so far, what have you understand from the teaching Monday and Tuesday? Oh, okay. You're gonna have more like the place dry. Even yesterday we were driving and I look on some of the roadside them, you can see how the grass them are dry up. No rain. The place dry, dry, dry. So any little thing you throw now, it will catch a fire. No wonder the Bible talk about time and season. Yeah. So, in regards to the outline that I'm giving you, in regard to how nation spread after the flood, coming down from in Genesis to verify if there's any record of Sabbath keeping and coming down. Since I told you that you should go and read back what we have gone through and you look into it. What have you come up with? What understanding have you gotten? Is it more, are you still at the same place or are you being a step ahead? Type in the comment. Hi Sharon B, good morning, sweetie. Type in the comment and let me know. Let me explain what I'm saying again. Because we can't come here every morning and we're not learning. I am saying, as a matter of fact, from last week, we were on the topic of Sabbath. And we're trying to establish, and I'm trying to show you from a biblical perspective. And I'm saying to you, if there's any opening of understanding you have gotten, are you still sort of not sure, or you're still confused with it, or something, type in the comment. Good morning, Con Henry. Type in the comment for me, please. All right, Maxine says has been edifying. All right, I should have asked another thing because I want to know. Is there anything you have learned then? Maybe that's it, but maybe that's why I should ask the question. Have you learned anything new? Anybody? Have you learned anything new? Or is there something that was said that you perplex you? Anyone? Nobody not say nothing to me. I can't ask question and nobody answer me. Type in the comment. Oh, thank you for that. You learned that. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's something people need to look at. Anybody else? And the mention of that, I had said when I was teaching that Maxine, that we were going to look for the definition, but I think we override it by answering a question, and we never look at the difference between form and create. So let's go back to those two words. Let's look for form. Form mean to shape, build, or bring something into existence. So you shape it and you form it and you make it. And then you have create. and create me to bring something new into existence. Something new into existence. So something new. So that's what happened in day 6 of Genesis. Oh, Sharon B saying we must not work on the Sabbath day. That's what the law say. That's what the law say, Sharon. You should not work on the Sabbath day. The law that was given to Moses for the children of Israel. That's what it stated. You should not even come out. Let me show what it says. How serious it was. And that's why I was asking the question, what change? Who bring the change from Moses' law? That now what we are seeing, the people are not keeping the commandments of what Moses had. In Genesis, not Genesis. Yes, in Genesis, in Exodus, sorry. I read through all of them. I think it's 30. Let me look for. I'm looking for and I read it the other month. Oh, but I look in my next Bible. I find it easy because I have them marked. Hi, Jill. $31. Yes, I find it easy now this because this Bible here, because it's so long, I have a lot of highlights in it. So Sharon B. Or is it Sharon B? But me don't mix them up. Yeah, Sharon B. The Sabbath. The Sabbath that Moses was given. In chapter 31 of Exodus is specific how it should be. Yeah, man, I understand what you're saying. I know you're saying that, but I'm reading it back for somebody else. Or for just, a review. Verse 12 says, and the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, speak thou also unto the children of Israel, saying, verily my Sabbath ye shall keep, for it is a sign between me and you throughout your generation, that ye may know that I am the Lord that sanctify you. Ye shall keep the Sabbath therefore, for it is holy unto you. Every one that defile it shall be surely put to death. So one of the questions I want to ask, I got one of the questions I want to ask those who listening. How the change come about? Because you are all breaking it. You are all breaking the law because you all not doing it according to what the scripture says. how it should be done. So I would love somebody to ask me a question or answer the question. Who changed it? And why was it changed? And why is presently those who observe the Sabbath breaking all of the laws? Because all I emphasize on is the day. But the law that was given to Moses was not only about the day. I show you something. I think it's in Deuteronomy. Hold on. In Deuteronomy. Numbers, Deuteronomy. You'd have a consequence for. Oh, Jill do our research, man. Jill said, I'm descendant build the Tower of Babel. Israel is not a place, but the change name from Jacob. Levi is the third son of Jacob. His mother name is Leah. Moses is from the lineage of Levi. Ah, look at my bright student. Well on point. I love that. I love how my student is on point. I'm one of the most proudest teacher when I hear my student them can just say the things them right. On point, Jill. Well done. Well done. Well done. I, Joan Morris. Well done, Jill. When you can, like when I teach you, that's how I want. Read other info, please. You have other one? Oh, I see what you're saying. Other nations were around. Shem, Set were favored children. All right, so Jill study up, man. Jill study up, man. Everybody give Jill a thumbs up. Give Jill a thumbs up. So I still want somebody who listening to come and tell me how the changes comes in. Because actually when I read the book, what I'm seeing now is not in line with that. So you can let me know. So we go back to the borders. And I love how Jill, I love how you study that. And that tells me my labor is not in vain. It's simple that, you know. There were 3 sons. I don't know because the scripture did not say if Noah himself, the father, had any children after the flood. But for the 3 sons, that's where the emphasis are. I don't know if any of you read it and see that for yourself. This is more emphasis about the 3 sons. So the question we could ask, did Noah have any children after the flood? Hi, Onika, how you doing? I research it, I don't see it, I just spread it, set it out there to see if anybody maybe come up against anything that I haven't come up against. But I haven't seen any record that Noah have any children after the flood. So if there's no record that Noah have children after the flood, then we cannot argue that. Because we see the lineage that will tell us about Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And Noah was how many years old when the flood came? Noah was how many year old? Again, type in the comment for me. How many year old? How old was Noah when the flood came? Type in the comment. How old was Noah when the flood came? Watch how me put them bright, no man. Yes, Noah was 600 years old when the flood came. Noah was 600 years old. That's right. And a bright man. Give yourself a clap. Right. Now, so yesterday we stopped at the dispersion and who go east, who go west, and something around. Oh, this feels so. I think we need to carry this down some more. You know, I'm not seeing Elena. Hold on. Let me call Elena. I notice me not say Elena. Every time I put on the app, remember Elena. Hold on. Let me look for Elena. Elena. My mind just run Panama. I said, wait. I'm going to say Elena. Yeah, take this Elena. Take this her number. Let me ring her and see if she answer. Letia, good morning. Well, it's ringing, but she not answer, so. Alright, she will see some ring her. She will see that I ring her, so. Right. So, we stopped yesterday about the division, the disbursement. So you want to learn that before the earth was with one language. I was listening for somebody to say that. The earth was with one language until, and that was after a period of time because Nimrod is the son of Cush, who is Ham. So, so let me say it again. Son Cush, grandson. So it's grandson. Nimrod. He's the one who orchestrated and say, you know what, we're going to build a tower and we're going to build a city so that we don't scatter away. But his intention was for it to reach the heaven. So that would tell us that they never keep Sabbath. So nobody can come say, oh, it was from all the time they were keeping the Sabbath. God instituted the Sabbath. That's what the Sabbath people said. God instituted the Sabbath on the seventh day. It was only until Moses was given an instruction the word Sabbath came. It has never been mentioned in the scripture before. And then let's put it into context. God rests. That's what it says, you know. So the Sabbath is about rest. The Sabbath is rest. And all who want to come and go around it, go around it. It was a rest day. And when he implemented it for the children of Israel, it was for a rest day. So I think it covers that clearly from scripture. So we're not over here judging anyone or condemning anybody or bashing any religious belief. No. We do the bashing from the word. The word will do the bashing, not me. So back to the so what was the purpose then? Another thing we could learn. So why God want different nation? Why never just have one set of people? What is the purpose of having different nation, different type of eye, different type of nose? Some people nose straight, some people nose broad, some flat, some red skin, some brown skin, some purplish, some pinkish, some grayish. Think about it. Anything God do, he do it with a great purpose. Let me say that again. Whatever God does is for a purpose. The main reason for us, when God created us, is to take care of the planet. Make babies and take care of the planet. That's the purpose why God created man. To make babies and to take care of the planet. That's man's first assignment God gave. Let me say for everybody in agreement. The assignment that God gave to mankind. Have dominion. And be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. That's it. Well, throughout the years, you see how mankind is. Some people not even want their hand touch the ground. Claudette say amen. That's why sometimes I'm not straying from the point this morning. But we have to be honest to ourselves. We are the one who to take care of the plants, take care of the animals. Gigi, that's our mission. Take care of the plants, take care of the animals, and make love and have baby. Look how God good to it. God created enjoyment for us. To flourish the earth. And we should also care for one another. Be loving and kind towards each other. But that part of it is out of the box. The caring part no longer exists. So there is something I want to point out to you now this morning. In the dispersion, who go where and who go where. Let me say if anybody had studied that, and I want you to know this morning that I'm descendant the descendant of Am are the inventors. The descendant of Am are the inventors. Now, because of the disbursement at the tower and the different that the Bible says each go, it is clear. Oh my God, Jennifer Simpson. I made mention of your name. I said, no man, oh man, I said Jennifer Simpson. And you know, when I'm a video, I put it out there and I say, if by chance you may be listening after, I really can. Good morning, but all the 70 people can understand the word and teach the people the right thing. Woe to be the pastor who lead the people astray. So true. Glad to see you, one man. Glad to know that you are alive and well and all is well with you. Absolutely glad to see you. So listen this carefully now. So so according to scripture and how the disbursement go, and you can see the nation that develop out of the disbursement and the different location. It is safe to say that Am was the black one, or we call him, I never say people black in it, but anyway, true, we say black and white. We just go on with it because you will understand it. And to the location that we just read yesterday, Japhet would be the nation of the Europeans. So they have different complexion out of one man, out of Noah line. And then Shem would be the one who will get the Jew and the Arabs. And they are the one who you'd find they go like Syria. Remember, if we go, I'm not going into the whole depths of that because we need a monitor and we need the atlas to show. But from reading from it, I told you yesterday that you can do your own little research so that you can have the knowledge of it. I am good. Love 5. I am good. So let's look at the continent of Africa and see arrows there. Let me type this in and get there. So you see that it is so you have Asia and Europe borders. So some go some go up, and some go that other way. And the disbursement, that's how you find the disbursement. So if we, yeah, they were the same mother. They were the same mother, Jennifer. All of them, the 3 boys, were the same parents. We can actually look at the story with Isaac and Rebecca, you know. Isaac and Rebecca also had a twin, and the twin was two different complexion. As a matter of fact, Esau and Jacob, one was hairy skin and red. The Bible say that. Again, another formation. That's how God made. I tell people all the while that God has been using his mysterious, always in the earth realm. So it is safe to say, from what we read yesterday, the continent of Africa. And out of that continent, we have Egypt. So Egypt is in the continent of Africa. So descendant would have been. So if you follow the whole thing, you know, this is why you hear the Rastafarians saying that the black man is original. God never met no black man original. God make humanity. Because out of one, he make nations. So he never make a special color man. Because the word Adam also mean red man. And Noah was also a red man. But out of a man, he have nation. That's what we are studying right here. Nations evolve. So, we would have seen where grandson was the first one. So make we build a city. Make we build a tower. So they are the one who invent. And I'm going to share the inventory with you this morning. I've done it already, but it's a while and some people don't remember. I don't know why this thing I feel like it heavy. I must have me dress up like a queen today, you know. Queen, you know. Yeah, man, Ethiopia, the continent of Africa. Oh, let's look at all the places that involve the continent of Africa. Hold on. So you have Nambia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Malawi, Tanzania, Zambia, Angola, Uganda, Kenya, Somalia, Ethiopia, Sudan, Chad. Where's something gone? Algeria, Libya, Mali, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Guinea, Senegal, all kind of them. South Africa, the Red Sea, Egypt, and then you would have said that the Red Sea. So the story is real. The Red Sea, Egypt right here. But the Red Sea that they crossed wasn't an ocean like Atlantic and Pacific though. It's a smaller ocean. So right around there, they have so you can look on it. S1. Some of my place them never know how to call them name. So it is safe to say, you said the ear, the hat. Oh. Now, for some reason, I feel like it has squeezed me, man. So that's why. Right. So they were the first one. So the ancient Egyptian. Listen to this now. The ancient Egyptian. So it is clear that them never keep the Sabbath. Them Egyptian people, all they were out there doing is trying to invent this and invent that, and they never. They were more of an ungodly set of people, meaning that they make all they worship images. So the Egyptians were way ahead of time and can be called the forefather of technologies. Sulan, good morning, of technology. In 3000 BC, the Egyptians have developed a technique of making paper from the papyrus plant. And you commonly found along the bank of the Nile River. That plant is found in the Nile River. The quality of the papyrus is evident from the fact that many are still intact almost 5,000 years after they were used for writing. You're right. Writing. You know, when I give it, that's why sometimes when I study the Bible, you know, I study the history of it. And sometimes when I hear people come out with some stuff and talk, I cannot, you see? And if I come here now to say certain thing, when you don't have the knowledge of it, especially the philosophies them and the ideology people them, like, you know, Bongo Natty and them people there, they are going to say, because you see the narrative of slavery, we got to be honest with ourselves, you know. We got to be honest with ourselves. You know, so it was not Japhet or Shem descendant that started to enslave people. That's right, Jennifer. You know, but let me make that stay a little first. Let me finish with this. So they were the first one to make paper. They were the first to make paper. They were the first to make the reed pen. How the reed pen work? They invent the papyrus and the reed pen as a tool for writing. They made the reed pen by cutting the reed straw, then shaping them in different sizes. These pens were able to make bold stroke and the stiff paper of the papyrus and still use in today. Some people still use it. So they use the plants and they use like the bamboo, like they like a finer one to make pens. Them never even start dip it in the ink yet until after they say, well, all right, there must be a way to use the pen. So they make black ink. They make black ink, or they make the black ink by mixing the soot with vegetable gum and beeswax. They substitute soot with other organic material to make ink of different color. These mixtures were quite effective and potent as the Egyptian manuscript, some write as early as 3000 BC, still survive up till today. I want to go to Egypt and I really want to see the artifacts. But so much thing are going in our world and now we have to watch what are going. We have to find back my passport first too. But Egypt would be a good trip. Just to go and see firsthand of the pyramids and going into the archives and look at this type of stuff, you know. would be a good trip. And then they are the first to start solar system. The Egyptian. Oh, you're saying they're in the New York Museum. All right, next time when I come back to New York, Sharon, this one is going to be for you. You have to carry me to the museum. I love to research. I love to research. I would have shown you when I go to the museum here. I need to go out to the one at White Mall. The museum here in White Mall, I haven't been there. I want some something. I'm going to go out there one of them days. Me and my granddaughter go out there. Something about the Tainos I want to. Yeah, we'll have a date, man. Yeah, I want to go to the museum. Those are my interests, you know. I love knowledge. I can't know it all, but I want to know as much as I can. Alright. So solar, the ancient Egyptian were the first to establish a solar calendar that indicate the position of the earth when revolving around the sun. It consists of 12 30-day month plus 5 extra days at the end of the year. There was a miscalculation in the ancient solar calendar because it did not account for the additional fraction of the day. However, it was later rectified. It was later rectified in 238 BC, who added 1 day to 365 days every 4 years. You see where the history come from? So, the black people, I'm descendant out of Egypt. They were inventors. But there is something, I don't really want to teach people this still enough, but there's something that the more I study, it perplexes me. Why black people is so brilliant that they can just create things, make things, farm things. But we still struggle as a people. Patrick, say good morning to everyone. First time listening on the Bible study, but a long time subscriber. All right, thank you, Patrick. Think about it. We are inventors of this, inventors of that. But our people, at one point, the black people were the rich enough, full of wealth. Hi, Sonia. Oh, what should I ask? Let me see somebody ask a question. No, I'm not reading from the Bible. Oh, Jill say a bad mind against each other make we not prosper. You know, Saturday morning I went to the market and it drives my spirit. I see a couple old people. Look like them in their late 70s too. Barely can go. And out there wrestle with them one another over one man did carry one Rasta man have some ripe banana in one box. So I buy figure hustle back pan, you know. And they want to quarrel with them one another, you know, over a man banana, you know. And some of them take up a man things and break off some of his finger them. And the man after you take them and bag them up. And I sit down and I look at me and say, something not right with the head, you know. I don't understand how we come from one lineage of inventors. Your friend say, no, make we look at it, people. Make we reason. After the dispersion, you know that the black offspring them. Because even the land of Canaan, they were so wealthy. They were inventors. Egypt, down at Egypt was a prosperous place, full of wealth. What go wrong with we, man? What go wrong with we? I'm not typing in a comment. Something go wrong with we, man. See something wrong. Something wrong. Something wrong, man. We have to struggle. Something go wrong over the years. Sharon B is a bad mind too. The slavery is what went wrong. In what aspect? I don't think it's bad mind. I don't think it's bad mind. I think I have a lot of thoughts. I don't want to use it as is fallen angel white people. No, they are not fallen angel. They are God creation. They are no fallen angel. No. Envy and jealousy against each other. I think that's what I know that is what rampant among us. So back to what I was saying. Egypt, we hear some people, well, you now go down to Egypt, go walk up here, right? So they use the term. Say you got Egypt, go walk up here. Because back then, yes, they used to do witchcraft and thing down there too. I think them something I would make cause correspond with, you know. Because them did love a lot of witchcraft. And we on the planet of our work triple time enough to get out. Or we turn scammer. Or, me not understand. Me try understand. Me not. Where we wealth gone? Why we lose we wealth? Part of the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden. Of river. With gold. Which is on the African continent. Sonia say we were tricked. Who trick we? Who trick we? Any trick we get trick or we trick ourselves. But something go wrong with the descendant. We lose our own from our own race, Claudette. We lose it. We lost it. You believe they go adapt other people living. Imagine, we invent pen, we invent ink, we invent calendar, we invent solar, we invent the sundial and the water clock. The history still tell that Black people make pyramids. Ah, come in. One moment. One. Sorry, everybody. Must go pay, man. You done cut up a tree. We were tricked and use what we invent to make other people rich. So what we have, we're taken away. So why we so foolish and make them take it away from we? I wisdom is mine. Esmaris, why slave master didn't want them to read and write? Hold on, Esmaris, when I reach the say it, because there's something that we don't know, that we were tricked and believe, say, a slavery start, in a start by slavery. And the truth is, when you study from the scripture, the slavery start down in Egypt. So who would have started slavery? Would it be the white man or the black man? Something where them never tell it. Because we own people want to make it look like a people take away. Our silliness cause we to be struggling. We should have been on top. And we invent toothpaste out of Egypt. See that? Archaeologists unearthed an ancient Egyptian papyrus. The plant, they look like it's $1 million plant. That explain the recipe for making toothpaste out of the same plant where they make the paper out of. They make toothpaste out of it. We invent wig. And we invent wig and look at the China them right now. So it gonna Asia now, you know. The China them make billions of dollars out of a wig. We not we buy back from them. Cause we tap. We not make wig again. We have to buy back from them. And we, black people, invent the wig. That the wig trace its history back to the ancient Egyptian civilization. Wig were curled in an elaborate manner and adorned with sophisticated way. Since baldness was not considered to be an aesthetically pleasing. Both men and women back then wear wig. The purpose why some of them would wear wig, some wear to protect their head from the sun. Wig were also used for fashion and were designed according to the length and style desired by the wearer. Some were made out of human hair, some supplement by plant fiber and sheep wool, then coated with beeswax and resin, which made them stiff, giving them a braided look. Blonde as well as black wig were made. Oh, like, but lice gone now. Lice not some. Me not hear nobody have lice again. They have chemical now, so the chemical and kill out the lice them. Me don't know if lice still in our world. Me don't know. No can tell me, but remember back when we grew up, there was a lot of lice. All me catch lice too, right? And they used to have some white you used to that on your ear, and you can catch a lice and you do so, and then go poo. Good morning, Bruce. Anybody here? Ever catch lice? Me did catch lice. Me not business if no one said, but me did catch lice when me a picnic. And then rub up cursing oil in my head. Me never forget. They used to make them from plant, any kind of plant. Black people do that. Black people do that. Something wrong with me, man. Something wrong. Black people, ancient Egyptian, and them make eye makeup. They originate eye makeup. Now we're talking about after flood and after the dispersion, after they start spreading up. After they start spread across the place. Me I tell you now, once you follow me this morning, you're not going to see where something go wrong where if you follow in the trace of it from a biblical perspective, we're going to see where what go wrong. So they use eye makeup. They use some kind of mineral called galena. Just like wig and eye heel. And they make eye heel too. Eye makeup was also worn by both sexes. An amount of makeup applied based on the person's social status. They also make medicine, surgery, and medical techniques. You did have lice in your ear to Sharon B. Me have lice in my ear. Never forget, me catch lice. I think I 2 times I catch lice. Because one time when my dad Clarendon, I catch lice. I remember one time I come with my mother for holiday, I catch lice. Yes, me catch lice and I got my grandfather did a quarrel. Or me go catch back lice again. So me catch lice 2 times. Florence says she catch lice. Me just love her now. Me always have people in my corner. Said who said he was not fallen angel. What your name? Love Life. I don't know what kind of conversation that you're talking about. Because I don't really love to talk foolish conversation, you know. Trust me. You see, every human being when you see on this planet, is God do it. And if you want to conjure that conclusion here this morning, make a reason, because me I gonna tell you the truth here now this morning. That white people fallen angel. Yeah, Enoch, you want that walk with God. Listen, man, about with the full like. You know, sometimes when I just come here with some local stupidness, and me sort of have a tendency when me can't. Me don't know if maybe it's a fault or me have some weakness, but me just have to tell you, me not have a tendency for the stupidity, you know. Honestly to God. Me don't know if maybe me for move, maybe I don't for observe me. That's my weakness. I don't love the stupid argument. Go find one other platform with it. I can't bother answer it and I can't bother. You know, I can take you off of my platform. I know this foolishness this morning. Go find something else. Though. Or find somewhere else. Because I can't take. Me not like, let me tell you my tendency. Because everybody have a weakness, right? And this may be mine. I don't like stupid argument. I can't say adult act like on a mad people. I don't like it. I just feel say Judas John said that too, you know. And then they come here with him stupid self. Yeah, me not like it, man. Then you come and you tell me about, oh, white people are falling in. And you know say nothing no go so. Stop on the madness, man. Now come over here with it. God make everything. There was nothing made on this planet that not God make. Anything that man have to make it artificial after it, and God make the original. It's the same process black comma, same process white, China, everybody. And the same topic with the pan, you know. A show out of one man line, how the disbursement and nation rise out of it. It's like I wish money. I was saying, the Bible said, when Adam was 130-year-old, he gets set and he bear sons and daughters. And somebody has said, when he may have Cain and Abel, he have sons and daughters. And the Bible has said that. You see them stupid things that me can't. It's like me just show you the right and you still a reason otherwise. Me not have a tendency for it. So I don't understand. I don't have the tendency for stupid questions. Oh, Jill, I tell you something, I'm sorry for back me. Jill said, I don't like this. I don't have the tolerance neither from people I'm expecting better from. Maybe it's my weakness. I'm my weakness, man. Some of foolish thing on. And then know say, them know what them are doing now. Oh, you catch lice too. Maxine catch lice too. So I'm me alone get lice. Me did catch lice, man. 2 times I catch lice. But me not tell a lie. When you have a lice, and you pick out the lice them like so, and you put them by your finger and pow them. You pick them out and pow them. That was a little fun part of it to pick them out of your ear and pow them with your finger, you know. Sometimes you feel them a crawl. So I like how your sun hot, you know, man, them would have crawl up and down in your head when the sun hot. And they love right at the ear root, them then come breathe up, you know, right there, them some look a white something by your ear. That's how people know say you have a lice, you know. When they look a white something then they on the ear root. That's how people know say you have lice. But lice dead and gone out now. Me never hear a soul have lice again. You know another thing me not hear nobody talk about? Chink. One time down at Spanish Town Hospital did have chink. You know, that time them did have some wood bench down there. And people say you're gonna sit down on the bench and chink in the bed. Chink in the on the chair them down at Spanish Town Hospital. A long time sitting them I telling about. Them they're boy in their 70s when me a pitney. Me catch it when me a little a pitney than you, Maxine, but me catch it when me did go all age school. Me never catch it when me in a secondary school. Then crawl out by your collar, yeah. Yeah, the one them at the root they call Nit Onika, yeah, so true, yeah. So back to what we are talking about now. So look here. Ancient Egyptian, they invent the medical things. It's just that now, you know, it evolved to a different, you know, a different level. But that is the egg. Is the white one, yeah. Axe drawn plow. At them arrange. You see how you have Drake yard, something like what we call it in Jamaica. So your plow cart drawn is them, and they use it for agriculture. Use the animal to plow, draw the cart and something. Black people, I'm descendant. Bread mint. Bread mint. Egyptian made their first bread mint by mixing frankincense, myrrh, and cinnamon. Frankincense, myrrh, and cinnamon make bread mint. Colleen, good morning. They are the one who make the bowling balls. The early version of bowling was invented in ancient Egypt. The archaeologists uncovered 13-foot long room with a all square in its center. Several balls of different size were weighed. So the evidence is there. Black man do that. Door lock. Door lock. They invented the door lock. They invented the door lock. They invented high heel shoes. So, Egypt is a part of black people history that we should never ignore. Now, you know what go wrong now? In the time of famine, that are years after, well, heap of years. Well, heap of years after. The same story and the lineage of Shem and Abraham. And Joseph was sold into slavery. And when famine in family, then go down there, down at Egypt, because down there them they have enough fruitful, blessed. Them did have enough things. We see Abraham go down there too, you know. Abraham got Egypt too. So Egypt is not a bad place. But after, so they stay down there, and then the Egyptian took them and turned them in a slave. So if we should follow the scripture carefully, black man would not be the first slave on the earth. The Arab and the Jew. Oh, you never know it till you were washing your hair with rain. White rain shampoo and saw them crawling out. Oh, but you did fortunate, man, that you have a white rain shampoo. In me that country, a tuna, we use rub up our hair and wash it. It was just a name of a place. So me hear all people at talk. Me say I'll preach now, you know. But not go down to Egypt. Not go down to Egypt. Be wicked down to Egypt. You got Egypt. I say, oh, you go work. You got Egypt. Egypt wasn't only about walking up. I don't know, you get some preacher sit here laugh till you want dead. No, sir. It was just the name of the place. Yeah. So my people, we have a rich history. The problem we have, as many as you put there, we're not conscious to, I'll know the same trade follow, you know. You know, say I'll know black people, the trade follow. You see, if some of the black people, 1 and 2, oh, God bless you and you have like a wealth around you, your headship. Your headship. You're going like nobody like you. Anytime you say black people get little wealth, their headship. Oh, no, I said not over this morning. I truth me I tell you no. They start right now, presently we're at. Watch if they get little fame. What you call it? Never say Either they don't like how their eye look, or they don't like how their nose look, or they don't like how their mouth look, or they don't like how their breast look, or they don't like how their bottom look, or they don't like all kind of sickness. And they gonna do all kind of madness with themselves. Can't manage success. They were the first civilization people of trying to, with their inventory. Other than the white them. But you know what got happen after now? The white them are going to intertwine back with the black people. Realize that we're not so smart with intellect, we understand, we manage what we have. That's what our problem is. We can't manage what we have. Look, for instance, you're not living in a house. You're not no good nothing. I like my brother, we're in a hospital, can't manage nothing. It's like, you see when you have money, it's like one eager in a him. You see the same house for bundle? In there for bundle. Just last year, my son said to him, sir, see black them when I buy for build up my place. Take some of the black and black up the house. So you get the black, you might get sand, you might get the gravel. And if I him for take him money now for buy one bag of cement and taking time going, can't do your work, you know. You can't do the work. We say dog have money and go buy cheese. Him can't do the work. He said, he could have get up at daytime and say, you know, I take off a piece of board and I just run off 125 black. And when he work again, he run off one day. No. Same way some of it on. One last money. I see one clip they up on TikTok. The little picnic begging mother say she want one juice. And the woman would never buy the child the juice because the money was just enough to buy her wig. So take the last money and go buy a wig for look good in a wig and your belly hungry. Tell me if we're smart. Eh? Tell me if we're smart. Me no know what take we over nowadays. Everybody mark up their skin all over. I don't want to hear the truth. Me no know if you not think you no look good. Oh no look good. So something wrong with women. Something wrong with we. But out of Noah 3 sons, Japheth, Am, and Shem, he was the one who continued. We headspace get licked. Something wrong. Now, honestly, something that could happen that. And I hear people say too. Wonder if because we were so advanced over the other two brother descendants that they would have do you something. I don't think me even want to believe it now way there. I just believe that we're just stupid. Because even me sit down here so too, when me analyze opportunity that present itself to me, I may never make much of it too. Just go on and could have be a wealthy woman today sitting here so. Sometimes I think about spending money to spend some money unnecessary we never need for spend too. It could be used more meaningful. So a whole trade come down. But what I'm saying, if from them time, from those days, when we were on top, we did continue on top. When you look all in Ethiopia, they were wealthy. They have kingdoms. They have king and queens, black king and black queen. All of a sudden, we're not a black king and we're not a black queen. I pay a white queen, Arab queen, and we're not a black queen. We're today, dear. Oh, we're not a black queen. Oh, we're not a black kingdom. What happened to our kingdom? How we just not a kingdom? We say, Sonia, we love we belly, so we were tricked. We also try to hide the way to success from each other. So that's a key part of it too. How we not a black queen and king? Who take away the kingdom and nobody continue with the kingdom? Everything we're taking away. So then take it away from we and then build up their kingdom. Look there. England build up kingdom. And right now, we are talking about motherland of Africa. And we not have no kingdom. We not have no kingdom. We not have no black kingdom. We not understand. Everybody else have their kingdom and we not have none. Other people now make toothpaste and sell it. And we not have nobody. And we not have no toothpaste factory. We not have no wig factory. Eh? We not have no book factory. China just come and take away everything now. I'm not talking it in that way, Sharon. I am talking it in the way of, like I have Buckingham Palace. And you have down Australia, you have the palace. You have in Saudi Arabia, they have the Kingdom Palace. And we black people not in a palace. Or maybe I should have said palace, make you understand what I mean. We not talk about black king and queen in Africa, but not that way. We call ourselves that, but that's what I mean. Let me explain what I mean. We don't have no dominance of no kingdom. That is the ear of those kingdom coming down. To say, this is the ear coming down in the kingdom. Black people, me talking to Sharon. Me don't know. Who are the black queen in Africa now? Where the black queen of Africa name? The history would have shown us some of them. But I'm talking presently. Tell me where kingdom name in Africa. Let me look for it. The Black Kingdom. Don't go into the history. Present now, me talk. The Black Kingdom now. Now, what is the name of the king and what is the name of the present queen? I'm not talking. Listen, let me make you get what I'm saying. I know we had kings and queens then. I am speaking about now. What is the name of the black king and the black queen? No. And where is the location of the kingdom? No. In Africa. That's the question I'm asking. Me sure me know where King Charles own and all of them other one. The other day, I see one place there. Sudan? No, Sudan. One of them Asian country. Morocco. I think of Morocco, you know. Of king and queen. I say, what? Morocco? I don't remember. I don't want to say Morocco. But I was reading the headline. And then our wedding day the other day. Queen and king. Yeah, we did. But, yeah, I'm not talking about like just like Jamaica. They say, oh, we have dancehall king and queen. Me not none of them the kind of something I talk about. Me talk about a structure like Buckingham Palace. Me not talk about them have king and queen. Me talk about having a kingdom like oh. Alright, so S. Morris is telling me there's more than one of them. Tell me name of one of them, please. Because I not see it. Me not talk about Beanie Man and Spice. Putting a name to themselves. In Ghana, what is the name of the king and queen in Ghana, and where is the kingdom? What me saying, we diminish over the year. That's what I'm trying to portray here to you. We don't have no dominance. Like what we have wealth. Now that we putting that shit and go bed hungry. All down a Ghana where you talk about. The other day we were watching a clip on TikTok and see some situation. And I say, my God. Now, I know the history of the black king and the black queen, you know. Let me tell you that. Alright, Sonia, understand what I say. Alright, somebody understand what I say. I'm not saying there wasn't any black king and black queen. That's not what I'm saying. I'm here trying for us to reason why we lost and why we are not on top. Why are not we a king and queen of England? Why are not black people in the kingdom? When we have it, are we first a king and queen? Well, look at somebody call themselves king and queen, or them are the king or whatever, or one little piece of no, with no authority, no control. I not talk about them the kind of something. We lose it, people. We lost it. The colonizer did not take away our wealth and our history. That's what I'm asking, Maxine. Is there any black empire? No. Presently. Recognize. You know what I'm going to tell you the colonizer did? When I read the history now, Sharon, that's what they taught us. That's what they taught us. The Ashanti. But them not really have no dominance world. It's like how we have Maroon Town of Jamaica. Who say the Maroon was chief, him a chief and all of that. But the truth of the matter, there's no real enough of them own like a group, yes. But they not control Jamaica. If we say how we make decision and how we up on top. We just in our little corner. A claim kingship and queenship. That me talk about. Oh yeah, Morocco have the king and the queen. Yeah man, me know a lot of sometimes me da read something recently, you know, about Morocco. Yeah, Morocco have king and queen. Yeah, so them not in the media like that. So this is what I tell you now, Esmar. If only like how we are here talking about it, some people may actually say, boy, make me go Google if me see nothing. But all we don't know is a King Charles out there, right? the king and queen of Saudi Arabia, all of them something there. The headline out there. Everybody can know that. And not only that everybody can know that is that they have some power and some authority. We're not anon. And go over our own self. That's what I try to say. With all of this, should have built a wealth. But me know we go wrong. Me know we go wrong. As somebody type in there say, we think say we're better than other people. That's how we're going. Even right now, if you get some people $1 million today, tomorrow them broke. They not think about no investment. One of the things that we still today, that we still have in our today is dressing up. You see the people that will make the name brand clothes and they set them never wear them. And the black man will take the last money, go buy it, and feel like say, then they on top of the world with it. So what am I saying? During the time of the disbursement, and as the years goes and they start to spread and all of that, we used to have enough to give. And now it flipped. It's not the colonizer. Because when we talk about how thousands of years after before, this is slavery we are talking about. But slavery was there from back in Egypt. And that's why God told Moses now to go back and tell Pharaoh, let my people go. So go back and take out that descendant of Shem out of Egypt. Because if you read about the Pharaohs and the Ramesses and them, wealthy people them, and go and take my people out. And then I'm going to bring them to the land now. When promise the four parents, take them back into the land of Canaan. So that would definitely tell us that that's where Shem offspring go. So even today, the land of Canaan, we see right the whole piece of land that we them call it the Palestine and the old land there, and Israel and all of them places. It was for the chosen set from Shem. You can study, man. One day you have to do this research and study the word and understand the whole thing. And that's why I'm glad the history is here, that we can research the history. And when we research the history, we will see. When we search the history, we will see. And it helps us to understand more. So I can sit down here and say, and if you notice with black people, say, we have a king and a queen spirit still in a way. We have that there's a spirit of that in us. Because apart from owner and ambition, black people are going to dress up in the best. Black people are going to dress up in the best. When you say me for Google Esmaris, Google the Ashanti. I think maybe I'll watch them. Me know of the Ashanti, That me know. Me know of all them something there. Me know So the actually same thing I tell you. So what I tell me here, the Ashanti Empire was 1670 to 1902. They are renowned for their rich culture, gold craftsmanship, and all of those things. But they don't exist today. That don't exist today, you know. So that's what I try to say to you. They grow wealthy. I'm not saying when we lost we wealth. Right now on the continent of Africa, the black people suffer the most disease, the most all kind of something. We're just watching one little 9-year-old boy who catch the Ebola and how him a blow like him life I go. I don't know like all the bacteria, every disease and virus and everything. Something to right. They, I've been trying to long time, but I can't come up with an answer. Because I know say there's some missing something. There's something missing that is not recorded, so we don't know. But something go wrong somewhere. Do they exist? I've been there, went to the old palace. No, it don't exist like that no more. That's what I try to tell Esmar and tell all of you. I'm not disputing that we had it before. I am talking about presently. What is it we have? Like dominance. We not have a one and two where we're like, you know, get real little wealth and yes, we live big. We have a nice 3-floor house and we have a lot of cars. I mean, not how we run one little business, one little shop business, one little auto business and one little party place or anything like that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how we lost our superiority to the other people them on the planet when we were inventors. When we were the inventors. So I'm not saying they didn't exist. Then we don't have no kingdom presently. We lose it. Other thing we come back in again and make religion put we poor. We don't have no more of a goal. Religion tell we say, oh, don't wear gold. And we believe it. And we believe it. Google King Queen in Ghana. Esmars, I think me and I are on the same part today. Even if they down there, see? That's what me say. We don't have no dominance as what we should have. Alright, let me show you said we don't have that dominance. King and Queen of Ghana. We're not talking about when our people, black people will excel in education and live well and all of that. That's not my point, you know. My point is, how we lose with kingdom then? Where are we kingdoms? That's what I talk about. Over the year, we just lost everything, so. So nobody never fight for keep it. Or we just give away things then. We say Ghana. So it's a Ghana is a constitutional democracy and not an absolute monarchy. It does not have a single king or queen for the entire country. However, the nation recognizes several powerful tradition monarchs and chief most notable the Ashantis. So then I have none. I want to tell you because something when I look into already. So and I like me come here strange to it. Back in Egypt, the kingdom that was set up in Ethiopia, the kingdoms that were set up were black kingdom who have the dominance. That those questions I asking me, Sharon, is near to we now. You see what we're talking about? Is way back. Whole heap of thousands a year. And we become you know who are the Native American those other usurp and took our legacy for them. We never know if they take it from we. I think we're simple enough and they maybe come and make we an offer and them sell it. Because we love money and we don't know if we use it. So them just sell it out. There is more to this story now. You know, so as I sit down here and I talk about it, there's more to this story. What may I look for again? Okay. I would say they're just nothing new under the sun. That's not the conclusion of it. I think God allow everything to happen for a reason. And there are just some things that we will not know. It makes us as a people, but I don't know why most of the black race are the less fortunate on the planet. I don't know why, if it's in God's purpose, His will, that we should be the one. Because at the same time, we also have to look on it from a different way. That is just dropping in my spirit. We are the same people who call upon the name of God more than any other nation. Presently, the black race, never because we're poor or what, but we call upon God more than anybody else. The other rest of people, they not call upon God like, oh, we call upon God. So, if we could have concluded with the sense of the teaching, it's God's plan. It's God's design plan for it to be like this. I think it's God's divine plan that it be like this. Because you know what I'm looking at, and just sometimes when you talk these things, something just come to you. When you look at the animals that God make, let's say the tiger. Let's say the tiger. No, let's say the lion. The lion are the master of them. So, we may not be rich in wealth of material things, but mostly spiritual. I think I get the answer before I go. Yeah. It must be because of disobedience. Yeah, something we not do what we should have done. And that's why there's a little theory that some people use, but I don't know if I should use it. They're saying because Am was the one who saw Noah's nakedness and he never covered him. I was reasoning with a person long time ago, and he said to me that he believed that is the reason why we struggle so hard, because the Bible says curse is Canaan, which would be the offspring, of um something go wrong though. If everybody listening to me, you can message me and tell me what you think. So, my viewers, my friend, and my subscriber, there is so much to know. There is so much to know. We still need to look at, so we spent a whole time this morning talking about Ham, descendant. We still don't look at Japheth. No, Japheth is the lineage of philosophers. They are from a lineage of philosophers. Intellect. The intellect aspect of them. And they primarily settle in Europe, the continent of Europe. Remember we talked yesterday, who go east, who go west. And as we today, we can actually see it. You know? And what I am saying, they maintain their wealth. Very weird. When I say one and two of them are struggle, they maintain their wealth. We know how to spend money, but we don't know how to invest it. And that is the truth. Say you have a family member in Jamaica here, and you send them $300. You think them I say, you know what? Let me save and build up one little chicken coop and raise a couple chicken baby, but one day Auntie Jen not gonna able to send no money come. No, them prefer sit down and listen every day to tell you say the bill can't pay. Them nah, so make them go put 1 dozen bag juice in there and sell in a community for help pay a light bill. Then just depend. So we get another answer. So one person out of a family may try to excel, but everybody down the line and look back. So the money where you could have taken and expand. I'm an example of that right now. I look at my condition when I was growing up and after I left and come to St. Catherine. And that's the worst of life took me in my early years. And I sat down and I said, no man, there have to be a better way out of this. I wouldn't want to see myself continue to live this way every day. So that consciousness come to me. But during that consciousness, people, and this is what I notice, every time I save up one little money, and I sit down here this morning and I talk the truth, something happened to family member. And even now that all my brother house broke down right around this community here, and I hope all, and me them and look to say me have to build up back a house game, you know. And me can't tell them say me not have money. Because if I kill them dead, me have money. So when you want to put 1 foot forward, I remember the first time I got travel in 1995, people. Let me tell you something. Let me just share this with you to make you understand. And I come out and I struggle, but I was determined. So every time I get one little money, I put away one little money. You know the little way they always put away one little something, man. I put it away and I watch it grow. And me and my auntie did talk and she said, me and her can go to Panama. But when we ready, the flight did full. And she was already on the flight. So me end up going to Curacao. And people, right in at that time, my grandmother dead. Nobody in her family. My auntie gave me 15,000. And at that time, the funeral cost 80,000. And my husband dead and gone. That's why sometimes we have to give credit for him. We have to put up the little money together, put the little money together. When the Saturday when I forgot pay the last money for the funeral the Sunday. And the Friday night, out of him work for this man when I work for, out of the money, out of people the money in borrow. When he called me and asked me, I will put the rest of it on it and go pay for have a funeral. So you know, so you have to go put back that the money now where you take up. And I saw it go. I save my dad came on now and I save one little partner. And I say I buy a little car. I go buy a little car. Because I tell you this, me ambitious mind now, you know. I not stay down there, so I not stay in the same situation. That me tell myself. Buy a little car, put on the road. Every day the man when I get the car, no money now come in after it. My husband say, we better me sell the car. So I say, alright, him that Jamaica, me up, so I say, alright, sell the car. By the time he sell the car, me hear say, one of him family member. He say, him a go borrow the money to do it. Me not go talk about the whole story. I have never seen back a red cent out of that car money. Not even one candy. Not even one candy. Me not get back out of the car money. So that can't. And me I tell you, say, me have to build back from scratch too. The fire remind me when but me determined, you know. I was determined. And I determined so I'm going to send my children them to school because I don't want them to struggle. Every single one of them go to school. Straight through school and graduate. I'm going to tell you again, I save one little money again. Oh boy. For my husband him now this time. So I'm going to buy back one another car. And he knows that me in a top down for me for give me money. Me not even, what happened to the car then? You know, so I don't know. I'm going to ask my son. I don't know why now. So that's a 2 car. Again, my mother, she took sick. I have to pay somebody. I have to send him a doctor till she dead. I one bury my mother. Me one. Me remember all my brother what you say. Me have to buy all clothes game for wear guy funeral. Not even one backlash soda I couldn't buy. You hear me I tell you? Hey. God a go bless me, you know. God a go bless me, because you know what? I humble myself. 2 years after my mother dead and my father dead, I have to bury him too. I tell you that the story I put him on the sitting again. But at least couple of whatever little family could have put them put. But the bigger burden on me. Because everybody will look to me. I not telling you, everybody will look to me. Eh? Everybody will look. People may tell you the truth. I reflect on my life. After that again. And that the year then, the same year my father died, the same year my husband dead. And I remember I pray a prayer after. I said, God, not give me no more trouble right now. Give me no more debt, not give me no more right now. I can't bear no more right. Me just come back from America. Me just come back last week. Me come Tuesday. And the place burned down Saturday night. And me have to find water, and me have to find food, and me have to find toiletries. Well, there's something them have like toiletries them already. Me have to buy gas. We have to find everything. And the house come burn down. And we have to build it back. And somebody that say, so why you not take him and put him in your house? No. Me the business owner want to say. Yes, if him come out now, yes, we put him. But him have to have him own space. Film style and film are two different one. I wake up this morning and I think about it and I say, God, it must be a reason you make me born. Thank you, Jill. But you know, God's so good to me. God good to me. I look at even me come up America today. Claudette open our door to me. Advera open our door. Me never have to buy food. Me get food. Me get clothes. Me get me like a pocket money. It may I use for me come down. And this man me looking at purse and me say it done now. And me did plan, one like a plan for me like a pocket money when me get to know. Me have one like a plan for myself. See that again? It gone. It like a plan gone again. But to God be the glory. To God be the glory. Great things there's one thing I'm not going to give up on is God. Because I know that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. What I need to do now is to seek Him more. And I know I have a reward. And I am working. I know I have my little shortcomings, but I'm going to put them in place. That at the end of the day, I can hear, well done, thou good and faithful servant. God bless you all. And God keep you. Thank you, Marcia. God continue to be gracious unto you. Lift up His countenance upon you. And give you peace. Until we meet again. Bye for now. Dan, oh, you just a come. Oh, you're so late. But better late than never. Bye over TikTok and Henry and the rest. Enough love. Bye, everybody. Oh, you were listening. Okay. All right. Bye. Desmart. Good morning. Bye.